What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be doing the match analysis on Barcelona versus Real Sociedad 2-1 yesterday at the Camp Nou. What an important victory it was, bringing Barcelona 5th into the table. We're going to talk about some of the performances of the individual players, talk about Koeman's setup, read some of the post-match day quotes, and also look into some stats. Now, before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button. Let's try to get to 150 likes on this video. It'd be very much appreciated. And of course, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. First, we're going to start off with Ronald Koeman. We're going to talk about how he set up the team in game, talk about the performances, and rate the subs. So he went with this team that's on the screen right now: Ter Stegen in goal, Dest, Araujo, Mingueza, Alba, Busquets, Jong, Messi, Griezmann, Pedri, and Braithwaite. Now, what's set up in the 4-3-3 in game? It was Busquets in the holding, Pedri on the right, Jong on the left, Braithwaite at left wing, Griezmann at right wing, and Messi up front. Now, I like that he finally changed to the 4-3-3. We've been all crying out for it. Finally did it, had Busquets in the holding, and Busquets in that natural position of his was brilliant. And this game basically tells you that he cannot play in double pivot, he can only play as a single pivot. So if he wants to use the 4-2-3-1 in the future, he cannot use Busquets. Use De Jong, use Alena, use other things. Just don't put Busquets in a double pivot ever again. The performance that he did yesterday was absolutely magical, and it just shows that you do not take him out of that CDM position when you're asking for one of them only. Now, the defense as well was absolutely brilliant. The partnership between Araujo and Mingueza was brilliant. Could that be the one going forward for the future? As this partnership now benched Lenglet, we'll have to wait and see, but them two together were absolutely brilliant. Fullbacks were bombing up and down that pitch, especially Jordi Alba. He was superb on the night, my man of the match. It was brilliant to watch. Pedri and De Jong on those two center mid spots were also brilliant on the night. Pedri actually got racked one man of the match, which was congratulations to him. Put his life on the line at the end before he got subbed off. De Jong again got the winning goal, was brilliant on the night as well. Now, where I would criticize Koeman in this formation is putting Griezmann on the wing. Griezmann on the wing was doing well, connecting well, but missed a lot of chances on that right-hand side. I feel like if maybe he was in the middle, maybe he could have finished those chances. His body would have been in a better position. But him being on the right wing, I felt like really hindered him scoring his chances. Braithwaite on the left as well. I think Braithwaite did a good job in the beginning. Second half really fell off. I feel like if he brought on Conrad in that left-hand side, it would have been brilliant. Again, didn't really want to bring on Conrad in this match again. Speaking of substitutions, he did bring on Trincao, Alena, and Lenglet. Again, wasn't really a fan of the Lenglet substitution. The defense is doing well. The Mingueza-Araujo partnership was doing well. I felt like he could have brought on Riqui Puig instead, or Conrad, or even Mateus Fernandez, gave him a run out in midfield. Again, that substitution in defense again was, lackluster. He said after the Levante game, he brought on to shut down the game. But this time, he just did a straight center back swap. It's not like he brought off someone in midfield and then put in Lenglet. That would have, been fair enough in this game. We were really trying to hold on the end. Real were dominating that second half. And I felt that sub came in at the wrong time as well. Lenglet didn't really come in and do well. I feel like if he used that sub in other places, that would have been good. Again, he didn't use all 5 of his subs again. I feel like the squad really needs to use all their 5 substitutions, because we saw in the second half how tired the team looked after that super intense first half. And again, this is another criticism from me from Koeman not using his 5 subs. Now, the team performance on the night was absolutely superb. Like I said in my match review, it was a game of 2 halves. First half, superb, intense, attack. Second half, a bit conservative, lackluster, no defense. I can only think of maybe 1 or 2 chances in that second half. It was really, really dead. Another thing that Koeman needs to work on, and of course, the opponent scoring first. I said this numerous amount of times that when the opponent scores first, it makes it very difficult for Barcelona. I'll let you guys know about a stat later, but opponent scoring first needs to come out of our game, especially at home. I felt like it was due to the fact that we were playing the 4-3-3 and how well we were playing that we made a comeback. If we were playing the 4-3-1, I highly doubt we would have made that comeback. So overall, I think Koeman needs to stick to the system because it works. I feel like if he can replicate the first half performance in the second half, it would be absolutely superb. And of course, fix up on his substitutions a bit and, make the proper substitutions and don't make defensive subs if they're not needed. I feel like you should be making more midfield or attacking substitutions to freshen them up. Defense can usually play the full 90 minutes, then you can rotate in the next game. So those are some of the things I think that Koeman should work on. Now let's take a look at Koeman's post-match press conference and see what he said about the result. Start off by saying we probably played our best first half of the season. We were really good with the ball. We pressed well. The second half has been a bit more complicated. He continues on by saying that the Mingueza and Araujo as starters, I have no doubts they are 2 center backs of Barcelona and they know what to do. I am very happy with their performance. He said Griezmann, it's bad luck. Of course, referencing the amount of chances that Griezmann missed in that game. Didn't really connect well, but did have a decent performance. Real played a great game. The game was very good. We pressed. We also tried to pressure us, but we were good with the ball. In the second half, we didn't dominate the ball, but we deserved to win. We had a lot of chances. The attitude of the team has been very good. We have taken a giant step. We have seen a team that knows how to put pressure, and we have done that in front of the team that's leading in La Liga. This is the team that I want to see. Every player has given it its all. We have the ball. We also create opportunities. Today was the difference between our games without the ball. Messi has pressed, but so have others. So obviously referring to Messi, how he doesn't really defend. He was saying the whole team today was a 10 out of 10 in terms of pressing. Second half, it of course dropped off quite a bit. I don't think we suffered any injuries in today's games. Of course, referring to Pedri, how he got that knock, he said he was fine. Overall, Koeman is very happy about the performance. The main thing he wants the team to do is replicate the performance again. The pressing, the high intensity, the movement of the ball was superb. He just wants this to come more on a consistent basis. And also, the La Real coach reiterated that as well. He said in his post-match press comments, "We have seen the best Barcelona in a long time, defensive, aggressive, and intensity levels." Giving full praise to Koeman and the squad today, he said that the way that they played today was unstoppable. He said you can't stop a team, especially with Messi and Griezmann on this type of form. He was also surprised by the Barcelona performance as well. Now let's take a look at some of the players and what they've said after the match. Firstly, we're going to talk about Pedri, who had an absolutely outrageous match. Superb. Didn't get my man of the match, but like I said before, he did get Rack's one man of the match. He was absolutely superb. He said after the match, "I am very happy to have helped the team. It was a very important game for us. It was important to us to secure the 3 points. We arrived at the game very, very excited. I think the team played very well today, and the result will come if we continue to play like this." Obviously, backing the fact that the Barcelona team had a great performance, so did he on the night. I think now he is pushing for Coutinho to be sold. That's how well he performed tonight. Superb on the ball, touches, intricate play, 1-2 touch with Busquets, 1-2 touch with Messi, creating space, creating chances, all over the pitch tonight. He was superb, and I feel like Riqui Puig could do that as well. Imagine them two playing together. Imagine a De Jong holding Riqui Puig and Pedri. Oh my god. That would be absolutely magisterial. We need to see that soon. But Pedri, absolutely brilliant on the night. Another player who put on a fantastic performance tonight was Araujo. He was superb. Him and Mingueza, that partnership was absolutely outrageous. Here we have Araujo's stats for the match. 2 clearances, 1 shot block, which was the last ditch one in the last second, which was superb. 2 tackles. He attempted 4 ground duels and won 3 of them. He attempted 6 aerial duels and won 3 of them. And overall got a 7 out of 10 from SofaScore. It was brilliant on the night. Araujo did some post-match quotes as well. He said the game was very important. I am very happy for the victory and what the team has shown. I know Mingueza from the Barca B very well. I am very happy the club is given the opportunity to 2 young people. Of course, back in La Masia, he played with Mingueza, and now he's so happy to play with him in the first team. That partnership was fantastic. Now, I did have a little bit of doubts into the partnership because they're both right-footed. We all know the Barcelona way you would want to run right-footed, one left-footed to, make it easier to play out from the back. But I didn't see that at all yesterday. They were both absolutely superb. I felt like they've been there for years. And that's why you need to trust the youth players. This is why you need to trust La Masia. Because they could walk into that team and play like they've been there for years. Other players that needed to adapt, Trincao needs to adapt. What's another example? Like Andre Gomez, them type of players, the players that come from abroad need to adapt. But these players, the La Masia players, they can go straight in. And I feel like they need to get more chances. Look at the likes of Conrad, look at the likes of Alex Collado. They should be getting their chances in the squad. They can make a massive difference. Araujo and Oscar Mingueza, I think, should be the center-back partnership going forward. Another player who had a fantastic performance, and that was my man of the match, was Jordi Alba. He came out and also did some post-match quotes. He said this is the best game we played all year long. It's difficult to play without the audience, but the attitude has been very good. I'm happier when I give an assist than when I score a goal, but it's also nice to score. And he also said that the shot that he took, he probably scores that 1 out of 100 times. He was absolutely brilliant on the night. I think the 4-3-3 system suits him very well. So much freedom down the left-hand side. He had a good connection with Braithwaite, surprisingly, even though they've only played on the left wing maybe 2 or 3 times together. Superb from him. Up and down the pitch. Finally passing to other players as well. We criticized him about that in the last match analysis, how he only passes to Messi. This game, he got the assist for De Jong, was passing to Pedri, was passing to Braithwaite, Busquets, everyone he was passing to. Wasn't only looking for Messi. And that was one of the things that we knew he had to fix on, and he fixed it. Superb. Got the man of the match performance. Another player, again, who had another fantastic performance was Frenkie de Jong. And we said this after the Levante game. He was man of the match. He had to back it up. Mr. Inconsistent. Boy, he's now turning into Mr. Consistent. Backed that performance up again. 90 minutes played. 1 goal, 67 touches, 87% pass accuracy, 2 key passes, 2 long balls, 4 duels won, 3 clearances, and 1 tackle. This position that Koeman has assigned to de Jong, the one just in front of the CDM, suits him absolutely perfectly. This is the one. This is the de Jong that we saw at Ajax. This is the one that we want to see at Barcelona. Back-to-back superb performances, getting a goal as well. Brilliant on the night. Like we said before, keep it up, keep the consistency going. This is why we paid $75 million for him. An interesting stat referring to Frenkie de Jong and the squad. This is Barcelona's first victory coming from behind since February when they won 3-2 away at Real Betis when we made that comeback. Incidentally, that was also the last time Frenkie de Jong found the net for Barcelona. So it's like every time Frenkie de Jong scores, we make some, crazy comeback. That one's away from home, very difficult. I think we went 2-1 down. Busquets scored, then Lenglet scored. It was a great game, and now De Jong has had another superb game. He needs to just keep it up. That's all I have to say. Keep it up. Because if he can just keep it up, he'll be in Barcelona midfield for the next 10 to 15 years. Just to end off talking about the positive of this match, I want to give 2 honorable mentions. One to Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He completed 14 long balls against Real Sociedad and also made that double save at the end. He was absolutely superb on the night. We wouldn't have won the match without him. And of course, Leo Messi, absolutely superb. Yesterday was his 300th win at the Camp Nou. The king of the Camp Nou. 211 in La Liga, 53 in the Champions League, 30 in the Copa del Rey, and 6 in the Spanish Super Cup. Goat has broken another record. Now he's coming for that Pele record, which he'll break hopefully before the end of the year. Overall conclusion on the match, first half, absolutely superb. If we could replicate that first half into every single game, I think we could challenge for La Liga, and I think we can challenge for the Champions League. I will say that. Bold statement, but obviously, key word again, like I say every single day, is consistency. Whole team played well today. Koeman needs to work on his second half and not allowing the first team to score, although it was a little bit of a lapse in concentration from the corner kick. And finally, I think Koeman needs to, fine-tune his substitutions. When he first came in, subs weren't that great. He got criticized for it, changed it up, did all 5 subs, did them properly. Now he's starting to, mess up his subs a little bit more now again. So I feel like we should be getting onto him for making his subs more effective. He brings on basically some of the big boys just so they stop whining to him, I feel like, at this point. A good example of that is Pjanic. So I feel like if Barcelona want to take the next step, he should have, proper substitutions, proper full game intensity on the ball, off the ball sort of thing, and keep up that performance, stick to the 4-3 system, and we could have a bright season. So that was my analysis for Barcelona versus Real Sociedad. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Let me know your comments down below if you want to elaborate on one of my points or mention something that I forgot to mention. And of course, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the match preview for Valencia. We're already back to more games. We're, only getting 2 days rest for this game. Schedule is very, very tight before Christmas, so now we have another game coming up very soon. So I'll see you guys some more for the match preview versus Valencia. Take care, and Forza Barca.